Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another review. Today I'm very excited to be taking a look at Mater's Rollin Bowlin, the first ever playset from the Cars diecast line from all the way back in 2006. This is an item I never thought I'd own. It's a pretty rare item, it's pretty expensive, mainly because of the exclusive Mater variant, Rollin Bowlin Mater, who is potentially the first ever character variant ever released in the Cars diecast line. And he was also the first ever car to not be based off of anything in the movie. This Mater has never appeared anywhere. A few days ago, I did a video breaking down the full history of Rollin Bowlin Mater and of the playset itself. So if you want to learn more about this item, definitely make sure to check out that video. I'll try to link it in the card, although I always forget to do that. I'm not really going to go into the full history of this item in this video because, again, a few days back I did a full analysis on it, so definitely check that out if you want to learn a bit more about the history behind this and Rollin Bowlin Mater himself. This item is pretty rare, tends to go from anywhere from $100 to $200 on eBay, but while doing my video on it, I was able to find this really nice condition, boxed, sealed release of it for only $47 plus $10 shipping, so it came out to $57. Typically, I wouldn't, spend that much money on a Cars item, but this isn't just like one single. It's a full playset with an exclusive car who is very hard to come by, and that price is basically half or less than half of what this item tends to go for online, and I thought I may never find it for that cheap again, so I just had to jump on it. And now, after buying this, I finally have every car released in 2006. The playset itself is, of course, a bowling lane that never appeared in the movie and was released before the movie to just sort of be a fun bowling game you could play with your cars. I, of course, am going to be opening this box. It's really, really nice condition for something that's over 16 years old now. Whoever had this was keeping it in really nice condition. And yeah, we're going to test it out. We're going to review Mater. Very excited to be doing this. So let's get started. Of course, we have the classic 2006 style packaging. Ironically, a few months back, I purchased a carded 2006 Mater, which I did a video on. I guess everything I'm buying from 2006 is Mater themed. Mater's Rollin Bowlin, trademark. We have Disney presents a Pixar film, Cars, which is crazy because it's before Disney bought Pixar, I believe in like 2007 or 2006. Cars was the last movie made before Disney straight up owned Pixar. So you can see on every other year it says Disney Pixar Cars. But originally, no, Disney presents a Pixar film because it wasn't a subsidiary of Disney yet. We have electronic sounds, quick-set pins, specially decorated Mater vehicle, unassembled, my 4 favorite attributes. Got 5 and up and that little Route 66 sign, image of Mater. They didn't even make a special render for Rollin Bowlin Mater. Requires 3 AA batteries, not included. Dispose of batteries safely. Okay, thanks. Bolorama, we got quick set pins. Up top, we have just those same points from the box. As you can see, I don't know why Rollin Bowlin Mater is facing, well, I guess it makes sense, but you'd think they'd have him face this way so you could see his face better. Mater's Rollin Bowlin. There's the other side with the logo. Made in China. Interesting. Most of the early Cars items were made in Thailand. We have Mater's Rollin Bowlin game. For Mater, the only thing that comes close to tractor tipping is bowling. Mater's Rollin Bowlin provides plenty of pin pummeling pandemonium, complete with Mater as the ball. You know what that means? Forwards or backwards bowling action. Also features bowling alley sounds as heard in Radiator Springs. What? Are we... Don't try to act like this was in the movie. As heard in... What? You guys remember that iconic scene from Cars where everyone's trying to sleep and they just keep hearing Mater going bowling and they go, Mater, stop bowling. I love that scene. As far as we know, this was never something planned to be in the movie. A lot of early movie merchandise is something planned to be in the movie at some point. But as far as we know, this is just something they made up. So, like, don't try to lie to me. Mattel from 2006. Is there even a Mattel logo on this? Yeah, there it is. Also, Robin Tailsfeather pointed this out in my haul video. There's a HotWheels.com ad on the bottom, which is Interesting. We have, look at this, the License to Win sweepstakes. Valid where prohibited. All rewards available, only while supplies last. Open to all legal residents of the 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Canada, excluding Quebec. What do you guys have against Quebec? Official miles will be accepted from redemption from April 1st, 2006 through October 1st, 2006. Cool, so we still have a chance to enter. Nice. For a full set of rules, go to carsandmovie.com. I don't know what was entailed in that giveaway. Collect all the Cars characters and playsets, each sold separately, subject to availability, etc. I like these little pointers. Quick setup pins, specially decorated Mater, bumpers, lights up for spares and strikes. Okay, see, I said I didn't, I wasn't sure of when it lights up, or what it lights up for in my Have You Heard Of, so it is specific. Electronic sounds, and I really like this over here. There's a little Energizer ad, which is really funny. Oh my gosh, there's a coupon inside. It expires January 31st, 2007. I guess it's still in there because this is a sealed box. Look for Cars, the video game, available June 2006 from THQ. Very cool. Okay, so I have a knife to open this up today because I don't want to damage the box. I'm going to just cut it open off camera just so that it's easier. I really don't want to damage this. Alright, we got it. It was glued down there pretty good, but I guess that's what happens when your glue is over 15 years old. Okay. Alright. We are now going to extract the Rolling Bowling from the Rolling Bowling Mater box. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Alright, we've got the bowling... I don't really know what you would call that. I guess just the area where the pins are. I assume that probably has a name. Then we also have cardboard. And, okay, all the way down in here is, really should have gotten my tripod for this, but all the way down in here is the lane itself, and then way in the back is Mater, who we are going to free from his cardboard imprisonment. Let's get him out. No wonder this thing has stayed in the box for 16 years. They did not make it easy to open. There were so many miscellaneous pieces of just cardboard laying around in there. Mater was just fastened down in crazy ways. Not only was he attached to the side of the box with the cardboard being attached, the plastic was also attached. It was a whole mess, but it was worth it because inside we have the one and only Rollin Bowlin Mater. There he is. He is twist tied down right now. Alright, so here is everything. We have the unassembled pieces, instructions, and our Energizer battery coupon. Save $1 on any one packaging of Energizer Max brand batteries. Look at that. Woo! Manufacturer's coupon. It expires on January 31st, 2007. Very nice. But we're going to move these out of the way for now. And we are going to take a look at the infamous Rollin Bowlin Mater itself, who has finally been freed from the box. They used twist ties to secure this guy down, something they definitely wouldn't do today. At least I hope they wouldn't. It was very difficult to remove them from underneath Mater here. Of course, they were in the axles and in the undercarriage, and it's difficult to remove that. With how rare this is, I was very concerned that it would damage his axles. But here he is, Rolling Bowling Mater. Is he everything you ever imagined? This was never, honestly, really a car that it was never a car that was like on the top of my list for ones to get, because it was honestly one I always kind of forgot existed, but now I am very glad to have it because it's just so obscure. He's painted in light blue, not unlike brand new Mater, but of course uses the classic Mater mold, and when I say classic, I mean classic. He's got raised eyelids. His back half is metal, something that was changed in 2008 and then changed back when Thailand took over in 2018. He's got that classic Mater expression. The white here It was actually yellow on the original Mater. That's something they did away with over time. But yeah, one of my comments pointed out this was the first Mater to have white sclera instead of sort of yellowed like the original 2006 Mater had. We've got the one light, one of the one that does not function. We've got his buck teeth there where it seems mine has a bit of a misprint on his buck teeth. It seems the white wasn't fully applied or was applied at a bit of an angle, but that's alright. Of course, the only other color on this Mater is black, used for the towing assembly, the engine, and the mirrors. Tow Mater on the side, radiator springs are in underneath it. It's in a very sort of 1950s graphic design style with these little asterisks all around it. Again, this did not appear anywhere in the Cars series. Nothing on the back here, just completely blank blue, no caution stripes, no license plate, no nothing. The roof lights aren't even painted in, and that's not just mine, that is every copy of this Mater. They didn't even color in his windows. So as fascinating as he is and as interesting as he is, he's really not the most detailed, but he still is very, very cool and very unique. But now, let's build the playset and test it out. Not with this Mater, we're not using him. Since I don't want to risk damaging the Rollin Bowling Mater, I wanted to use a Mater that's sort of similar to it. Luckily for me, as I just said, made in Thailand Maters have metal back halves now. So I'm going to be using this made in Thailand Mater that I got in the Circus Storytime 4-pack, which I was actually planning on repainting anyway, so if he gets damaged, I'm alright with it. Alright, so here we have the bowling alley out of its little bag. I've put the batteries in it. They just go back here by this giant wheel, which I believe doubles as a speaker. And when you flip the switch, there you go. When you knock over the pin, you see it makes some different noises. You push this button down to reset them. Gotta kind of wait for a click. Honestly, very impressive. Also very impressive it works as good as it does. Sometimes when you turn it on, it stutters a bit. Probably just because it's so old. But I'm very impressed that it works as well as it does. As you can see, the front is fashioned after the front of a car. Very cute, clever set design. I'm always very concerned about pushing this, but you really do have to sort of wait for a click. But now when we drive a car through, hey! What is that? I believe that's a spare. Yeah, I think that means it's a spare. You have a 1 and 2 printed here, an X and a dash. I don't really think they mean all that much, but if I were to get a strike, then yeah, see, that side lights up. So I believe this side lights up for strikes, this lights up for spares. Then you click it back down, and you reset it. As for, actually, let's take a look at the instructions first. Please keep these instructions for future reference as they contain important information. I like how Mater's facing backwards. That's how you put batteries in. That's battery safety information. That's how you put the set together. And that's how you play. There you go. Mater's Rollin Bowlin is a bowling game. Push the vehicle forward or backward as shown. Try to knock down as many pins as you can. 3. Oh, now we have pictures for reference. I understand how to roll a car, 2006 Mattel. Come on, guys. If you can't knock them all down on the first try, you get one more chance to knock those pins down. Okay. I like how they try to put in the rules. Then we have this bag. We have this piece. It's just folded up cardboard. As you can see there with some Mater-like detailing on it. We have this insane road sign. Some tires and stuff. Mater's junkyard sign, which doesn't really make sense, but okay. Some ripped down flags. Yeah, very nicely detailed, and it's a pretty long lane. I think I'm gonna have to zoom out for this one. Alright, so I've snapped this top piece on. Now we will snap the border rails on as well. Let's see. Which way would they go? Just like this? There are 3 holes, but I don't see 3 holes in these. I guess they're trying to give you options on where to place them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so like that. And oh wait, there isn't a hole on this side. That is strange. Okay. So I guess they want the other one like this. Yeah, because they don't match up the other way. Okay, so I guess the other one faces the other way for some reason. All right, there we go. Let's double check the instructions. I assume they're supposed to be misaligned. Yeah, the box shows them being misaligned. Interesting. It's very odd, but I guess it's sort of the point. Now we need to... Alright, so now I have everything assembled. Typically I'd show it on a time lapse, but I did it off camera because I was being very careful with putting it together. These pieces were actually a bit difficult to figure out which way they wanted them to go. But it's so that the detailed part is facing inwards and the non-detailed part is facing outwards. Then of course this just gets punched into the cardboard. Now, let's see how we do with some real, genuine, professional league rolling bowling. Trust me, I have perfect experience in bowling. I probably have not gone bowling in about 10 years, but I did pretty good on Wii bowling when I was 7, so I think I got this. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna reset it. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Alright. Alright. Not bad. Now let's see if you get the other half of the pins down. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is rigged, not fair, rigged. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go sideways. Wow. I gotta say, I don't know how you're supposed to get a strike in this. Mater on his own. Woo! It's a spare. Yeah, you can tell it's a spare because the other one's lit up. While playtesting this a bit before filming, I got a spare 1 or 2 times. There we go, see? Sometimes it makes like different noises when you get a spare. Let's see what happens if I can knock that final pin down. Ooh, I cannot, okay. All right, we're gonna send it backwards. Nope. We did dislodge the barriers, but still no strike. This may take a while. I gotta say, this set, honestly, I mean, the fact that it's connected to a cardboard sheet really isn't the best. Like, that could have been a whole lot better. Honestly, do you really need the cardboard sheet? I guess it sort of gives it friction, I guess, but I really appreciate the fact that this isn't really gonna damage a car. I know I said I'm not using Rolling Bowling Mater because I don't want to risk damaging him, but it's not really gonna damage it, I don't think. We're gonna roll Mater backwards. Okay, yeah, these borders are useless. Ooh, that was good. Only 2 left there. Hey, see, it lit up the right side. Is it even possible to get a strike with this? Oh, so close. Think you gotta send Mater sideways? Ooh. Not gonna cut it. Ooh, what? What was that for? Did I do so poorly that it decided to mock me? I may not be able to get a strike, but can I at least knock out the other 4? Hey! Now you're not gonna make noise? Well, come on! I got the other pins. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get all of the pins back in place, unfortunately. There we go. Is it even possible to get a strike? Let's just push Mater through and see. No! Is it even? Just with the way he's shaped. Unless you could somehow get it so that maybe he... Hold on. Okay, you know what? We're shutting this up. Where is the switch? Unless it's... There you go. Unless it's somehow possible to have him hit it and then, like, swing around, the chance of a strike is very unlikely. Gotten very close, but I just think with the shaping of Mater, it's not very easy. It sort of shows him at an angle here, which is kind of funny. It's like it's expecting him to start making some sort of crazy shapes. But still, it's honestly, while I may not be able to get a strike, and while I'm not even sure how possible that is just due to the size and shape of Mater, let's see. Yeah, pretty unlikely, but still, I think it's a very fun set, honestly. And I think it really gets overshadowed by the exclusive Rolling Bowling Mater, when honestly, I gotta say, I think this is one of the most fun Cars sets that I've messed around with here on the channel. It's a full-out game, and it's honestly pretty satisfying seeing how well you can do. And I'm sure you could test it out with a whole bunch of different cars. I may even do a follow-up video just messing around with Rolling Bowling, seeing what characters I can try to maybe knock down all of the pins with. It's honestly a really fun set, and like I said, I just think a lot of people kind of only remember Rolling Bowling Mater and not the set itself, and the set itself hasn't really been very well documented online, so hopefully with my review here that changes something and gets some more people interested in this old playset, because not only do you have a very cool exclusive Mater, you also have a very fun item here, even if the pins don't always set back to their place. There we go. Almost. Yeah, it's a miracle this works as well as it does for being, there we go, over 15 years old. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Ooh, I almost wrote a Rolling Bowling Mater through there. Hold on, we're not. Let's just get one more before the end of the video. That was good. Hold on, let's just... Bye now.